Why did we have to see that? As of course, the situation is getting pretty crappy all around here, as there's a lot of news to talk about. Fiscal news, foreign policy news, destruction of the White House news, crypto news, as it looks like there's some insider trading going on here, as there's some other people that I think truly do deserve pardon. At least a little bit of grace, at least a little bit of an investigation, as of course now their aircraft are in the skies. They're not, according to President Trump, that just denied them, as there are storm clouds gathering over Venezuela and Ukraine, as there's major escalations afoot here. Charges being thrown around willy-nilly, and in this particular video, there's so much going on. We're just going to tell you everything that is going on today that we didn't yet talk about on this particular YouTube channel, and a video delving into all the crappy stuff. Happening in this world. And if you appreciate these type of videos, subscribe, click the notification button. We greatly appreciate your time with us. Now, you go to Google News, number one story: the White House is destroyed. Who cares? Barack Obama installed a basketball court in the White House, and everyone's like, that's so cool. Trump's renovating, and he's building on top of the East Wing, and of course he's destroying it. Okay, and the corporate media is making a big stink out of it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. There's a bowling alley that got replaced by a basketball court. Who cares? As the New York Times writes, Trump is wasting no time in tearing down the East Wing. There's a lot of other things happening in this world. Energy prices going up. That, cost of everything going up. $38 trillion net. Oh, he's renovating the White House. And he's even doing it with donors, right? He's not even using public funds. Who's building it? Apple, Amazon, Lockheed Martin, Microsoft, Google, Coinbase, Comcast, Meta. Major companies making donations, being like, yeah, it's going to be a 90,000 square foot ballroom. Okay. Yeah. Who cares? New York Times, a pile of rubble. After 123 years, the East Wing is gone. Mourners are outraged as President Trump's demolition is to make way for his $3 million ballroom. Others say it was diverging. Who cares? Stop wasting my time. There's other things going on, as Donald Trump also publicly announced that he no longer will be sending federal troops to San Francisco. Those troops have faced very serious battles with hepatitis and other deadly contagious type of viral diseases there, as of course San Francisco is known for being the poop capital of the United States. Lots of poop everywhere, people pooping everywhere, and just a poopy place. I don't know why. Goodness gracious. Anyway, as Donald Trump says, he's going to give San Francisco the chance to turn things around. Will they? Will they actually take it seriously? As of course we had major left-wing protests against federal agents taking down criminal gangs in New York City. New York City on Canal Street. Right, Canal Street used to be run. It was always known as a bootleg place. I grew up in New York City. There were nice bootleggers there. Whatever. Oh yeah, like. You want some, knockoffs. There's a new type of, according to my friends, new type of bootleggers that came in that were violent. That were also selling drugs, selling fentanyl, being very brutal, being very aggressive, attacking people, not just providing a service. The feds dealt with it, and New York City, predominantly, fat, liberal white people came out. And I saw the coverage yesterday of the protest there. They're like, oh, no independent media is there. How dare they be there? And they attacked independent media, of course, as they were protecting and holding on and clutching on to their African migrants and criminal gangs. As right now, there's even lawsuits trying to stop Donald Trump from building a ballroom. Well, it's a little bit too late for that, okay?
Little.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. Donald Trump could declare air is good for you, and they're going to freak out. All of this as the legal battles for InfoWars also continues, as the Texas Third Court of Appeals just ruled that InfoWars could be shut down as soon as 5 days. Now, we heard this a couple weeks ago, a couple weeks before that, a couple months ago. This has been an ongoing saga, and this is what Alex Jones had to say.
Well, I was lifting weights at 8 a.m. this morning, and our InfoWars accountant, he runs a big accounting firm, he's only here part-time, about 1 day a week. He came strolling in with not a bad look on his face and said, "Hey, can you meet with me as soon as you can, done working out? Kind of hurry up a little." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Come back, Bob. It's not good news, is it?" And he said, "No, the Texas Court of Appeals lifted the stay, and they greenlit the receiver," and he handed me the letter to come in, and the letter says that they're giving us 5 days to basically give them an exit strategy to close the building, or they will send in the sheriff's department. Of course, we'll obviously comply with the court order and all the rest of it. It's Judge Gore Gamble, the literal Soros Antifa, previously blue hair, bright blue hair, literal Connie.
So we'll see what happens to Alex, as Robert Barnes has some very interesting criticism in light of what looks like a pardon of what the Daily Mail is describing as a comically corrupt Chinese crypto founder. We'll get into that, as Donald Trump had some interesting comments. As it looks like there was even insider trading surrounding that. Everything's rigged. Everything's rigged. You know what's not rigged? We are change.shop. We got a lot of great supplements. The second favorite selling one is Essential Fatty. I like it. I use it. And it's a great way of balancing your omega-6s and your omega-3s. Now, this is what Outdoctrination on Twitter says. Seed oils, quote, a likely cause of inflammation, and some people believe colon cancer. And they believe high omega-3 levels in the blood can cut the risk by, quote, 70%. This is what he says. And he has new findings, new data, new studies that were released here, highlighting how a lot of people have an imbalance, right? And if you're able to balance it, especially if you're in taking seed oils, omega-6s, which a lot of people are, right? You can't, it's like almost impossible. I try to avoid it. I do. But guess what? It's impossible. And sometimes I have a cheat meal, and I have, kind of fast food sometimes. No one's perfect. I try to be good. And right now, there's a direct correlation.
Hey bro, what you doing? I'm taking this walk.
Yep. No more commercials. I'm gonna call it a day like that.